first thing is, you can't see this? Yeah, you can. This to me is my new favorite spot of my entire house. That's why I'm filming with this in my background. I know I'm voluptuous up front, but the real action is happening back there in the background. See that? Boom, boom. A subscriber made a comment, I think your alocasia is gone dormant. You were right. The alocasia, the black African mass alocasia, which I did end up downsizing into a smaller pot and is sitting up there, did go dormant. It has not produced any new leaves. The leaves that it did have, who knew you can go dormant in the summertime? But it did. And also my other black African mass is also dormant at this time, along with the ZZ plant. So maybe I'll just make and for those of you, what I consider a dormant plant is no loss of leaves and no new growth. So my ZZ plant has not grown at all, and it looks really healthy. But yeah, it feels like it's dormant. You tell me if a ZZ plant don't go dormant, then you tell me what's wrong. My alocasia, African mass alocasia, definitely is dormant. The rest of my alocasias aren't. My black cora, the one leaf black cora, it is doing fine. Looks like it's trying to make it. Oh, y'all, you know some other plants. Speaking of bugs, all about bugs right now. Atlas, my Atlas plants. Okay, so you know I've been struggling with the Atlas and the green or shamrock looking plant, because I always say it wrong. You know, I've been struggling with it. I'm gonna insert a quick picture of it today, so you can see what this going through it. Now look at that. Not only did those bulbs rebloom, because I guess I can take you back. So if you go back and you see, I ain't gonna do all that. They died. They died. The leaves completely died off, and I undug the bulbs and I replanted them, moistened them up, and boom, they have resprouted. Not all of them. There's a separate container where there was no growth whatsoever. I think a lot of it has to do with lighting. So now that plant is in a south-facing window, which you're like, wow, it's gonna get a lot of light there. Not really, because it's in the back of the house. And in the back of my house, I'm surrounded by tons of trees, thank God, because it's hot in South Carolina. And so it gets a lot of shade. And then my red Atlas plant over here, which it wasn't also doing too well, but now the fern, my asparagus fern, seems to be giving it some shade, and ever since it's been providing it shade this week, it's put out some blooms. So if you have it and you've been struggling with this plant, what I have learned from it is this is a plant that does require shade. It's not just about indirect light, because I think one of the reasons why my Atlas did it so poorly is because it was in this huge bright room, because this room gets a lot of sun. And even though it was in direct sun, I think it was just too harsh for it. Because now that is providing some shade in both of these plants, they're both doing great. So just keep that in mind. Picked up some new plants. Picked up a silver fern. Got that one. Got a plant dying. Yeah. Got a plant dying. It is, I hear my dog. I don't know which one it is. It's not Pepper. It should be Ginger. I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Well, since I said her name, we'll continue on with Pepper. It's Ginger. Ginger! Come here, Ginger. Anyway, since I said her name, Pepper's is locked up in her bedroom right now because she's on my nerves. No, yes, I'm being completely honest. She is on my nerves. She's just hyper and she has a lot. But I really wanted to do this video without any interruptions. And I've been with her all morning long, so she could be up there, and I'm going back up there with her. So yeah, there's that. Puppy life. Puppy life is not the life for me. I will never get a puppy again. I love Pepper tremendously. I do not have patience. And Pepper is making me get patience, because in my mind she doesn't do anything wrong, but what she does annoys you. It just annoys the shit out of you. You know, chewing on shit she ain't supposed to be chewing on, pooping in places you don't want her to poop in. If you see there, that's a baby gate, because she's not allowed in this space that I'm in. You know, it's not even being allowed in here with supervision. Some of these plants can definitely kill her if she injects it. And she is like a new baby who picks up stuff and sticks everything in their mouth. She chews everything so that she can see, what is this? And I don't know what plant can kill her. I don't know what plant won't kill her. We are not allowing Pepper in this room. But Pepper will be fine eventually. But thank you for all the comments that you left me on Instagram. I got a few on Instagram, and I got a lot here on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. They did help. I have been working more with my husband and just been explaining, like, we can't, you got to do this, you got to do this. So she is starting to poop outside. So Pepper is pooping. She is nowhere near potty trained. I don't think that, because although she pooped outside today, she pooped in my room about 20 minutes ago, which I knew we had an incident outside with some dogs, and I had to get Ginger in the house because Ginger is very protective, and that dog is now very protective of Pepper. So when another dog comes around Pepper, Ginger had an issue, and she was just like, get the fuck back. And then I got Pepper barking at humans, so I can fix that. That's an easy fix. That is like, the next time I go to Lowe's, I'm taking Pepper with me, and I'm making every person I see who likes dogs hold my dog. Hey, you wanna hold her? Hey, yeah, you wanna hold her? Go ahead, take her. You know, give her back. But yeah. And I also think I'm going to also do some road tripping with her to get her used to my car, because you know the dogs ride in the car. Okay, so now we're gonna switch gears and go back to plants. I hope I day drink, okay? Judge it all you like, but I'm a day drinker, okay? You know, like Blade, you know, day walker, you know, because he was a vamp that walked in the day. Well, I'm a drinker in the day. Day drinker. And I also don't have any place to be this afternoon, so I'm cool. Yeah, wait, do I? I have tentative plans. Anyway, y'all, so what's going on with me lately in this plant world? Well, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a tour at some point, but right now I'm just going to let you see what I got going on, because this is really giveaway and chit chat. So we chitting it up, we chitting and chatting it up, and I'm going to talk until, yeah, I got a little bit of champagne left. So once the champagne glass is empty, then I'm done. Y'all go out and try it. Go out and try it. Look, you're not going to like this if you like sweets. I do like sweets. I'm a thick girl. I'm thick. You know, so I do like my sugar. I just don't like to drink it. You know, I don't. I'm like, you know what? I have a milkshake like once a year when the Shamrock Shake come out from McDonald's. I'm like, don't drink your calories. You know, eat your calories. But anyway, I just put together here a little table from Lowe's. And, well, I bought the legs from Lowe's and the actual shelf that I had. And I actually had just got this idea. And I don't know why it didn't dawn on me, because it's something that I know I could have done on my own a bunch of times, because I do a lot of DIY projects that I don't even bring them here. I don't bring them to YouTube, but I'm pretty crafty. But it never occurred to me to take a shelf and put legs on them until I saw a Planarina video, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been wanting to do something with this old shelf that I had that I was using in my bathtub as my shelf for my bathtub. And I'm like, I've been wanting to do something with it. And I was like, yeah, great, put some legs on it. So thanks, Planarina, thank you. But yeah, so the first legs I went for were the piping legs, you know, the ones that you put the pipes on. That turned out to just be a complete annoyance to me because I couldn't find all the fixtures in one DIY spot, and that was just enough. And what I did find was wrong, and I ended up returning them. And then I was watching, and I sat around, didn't do anything with it. And then I watched another Planarina video, and she's like, you can get these legs from anywhere. And I was like, you can get legs from anywhere. And it dawned on me, girl, check Lowe's. So Lowe's had these 4 legs that I picked up for under $5, and I just attached them to this table. Now, it made this table, which is great. It's actually the perfect length. It's not the perfect height. I would have gotten them, I would have liked it a little bit more taller, but the truth of the matter is I was being cheap. I was being like, you know what, they're 14 inches tall and they cost around $5, a little less than $5 a piece. I'm good with that. That means I'm spending under $20 for it. I think it's gonna serve the purpose that I want, and it did. And the plants look great on it. And I really like how it came out. This is a great area for what I would say low light plants. Yeah, I think if you have low light plants, just because it's up against the wall. This room, you can do low light in here. So anybody in there know anything about aloes? What I did when I went to succulent classes and learned, and even the succulent instructor had no hope for me with the aloe. My aloe is growing like crazy. It's doing great. In fact, I probably need to water it because I'm looking at the lower leaves of it now, and it looks a little thin. My question to you guys is, my aloe hasn't produced any pups, and I'm thinking maybe the reason why it hasn't produced any pups is that it's in too big of a container for it, and maybe I've been downsizing plants. I have been. If leaves start falling back off of them and branches, I start losing them. I'm just like, okay, let's put it in something smaller and see if it can survive. Some plants it works, some plants it don't. I'm really skeptical about moving my aloe vera because it is growing. It is growing. Maybe it'll give me pups in 4 or 5 years because it's growing. This is also an indoor aloe vera. I have never taken it outside. Maybe that plays a part in it. Let me know. It probably does. I will not take it outside this year. But if it's something that plays a part in it, then spring of 2020, I will gradually introduce it to the outside. And maybe that'll help it, because I don't know. Because we are very humid out here in South Carolina. I don't know if an actual aloe vera will appreciate that. I don't know anything about succulents except that I've had this aloe vera now for 4 years, and going on 4 years, and I do not want to lose it. That would upset me. So let me know. So that's the aloe vera. Next up with my plants, oh yeah, I have my fern, one of my ferns, which name escapes me. Hopefully I'll remember and write it in. But this fern here, bird nest, my bird nest fern. I don't know. It just took a turn for the worse. Tried downsizing it, and this is the second one I've lost, and the first one I gave it to human error. This one, it was doing fine. It was doing fine. I probably won't invest in another one for quite some time. I think I'm gonna have to miss it. But I'm not too disappointed with it, but yeah, it's kind of sad. Next up, let's see, what's going on in my plant world? Oh, new plants. Okay. I have not bought any new plants other than the monsteras for you guys for really one in the month of May, I was on a plant freeze, and I did really good. Yay! But the reason why I haven't brought any plants in June is because there's nothing here. Okay, not at my local nursery. I take that back. There's one nursery I haven't been to, and so I'll probably hit that up this weekend. But in the month of June, I've been looking for plants to buy, and I think I have bought 3 or 4, maybe 5 plants so far, and none of them is what I would consider on my wish list. I've got no wish list plants, and so it kind of, man, this just sucks. I was about to say, oh guys, it's kind of a bummer. Fuck, that just sucks. I've been out here looking for some plants. I took May off, and I think if I hadn't taken May off, my ass would have some plants that I wanted, and I didn't do it, and now here I am in June, and nothing. And I've been to Lowe's, I've been to Home Depot, I've been to my nurseries around here, you know, and then I'm watching people's video, and you got Kaylee Ellen, she going to Holland and picking up plant. Well, the plant she picked up, hate to tell you this, Kaylee, if you ever watch my video, but most of those plants are all over here in America. So, I mean, I get it. I get it because she's always wanted one, and I was just like, oh yeah, I saw that the other day in Lowe's. So I'm just like, Or, oh yeah, I have that plant. Like, cause I think one of them was, it was a type of philodendron, and I have the neon pothos philodendron, the heart philodendron, the Brazilian it was a philodendron. I can't remember which one it was, but it was cute because I thought, okay, cool. Holland don't have philodendrons. I got philodendrons, or she had to go to Holland to get philodendrons, and here I am. And there's just some plants that I wanted. Like, I was really jealous of her because she has a dumb cane. Like, this is a different Bacchia. There's one that she has that I've been looking for a very long time, and I can't find it. But when I found this particular different Bacchia, it totally made up for it. Because this is this is my plant here, y'all. This is my plant. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but knowing me, it was on clearance. And okay, so these lower leaves down here cannot get any light, so they're dying. Just turn it around here. So lost that one. But this plant here, yeah, you can see the back is naked. See, look. Voila, I'm so beautiful, I'm so sexy, I'm so, you, just like my mom. Look, it's all in the front. And just like my mom, there's nothing in the back. So I probably need to just turn this, let this side get some sunlight. Rotate this every few days. Yeah, but for the sake of this video, so don't do that. Don't be like me and don't pay attention and stick baby in the corner and then get mad when baby isn't voluptuous on the rump. There's no junk in her trunk. So there we go. What else I got going on with my plants? I told you about one sickly plant. I think that's speaking of different Bacchias, dumb cane plants. My sickly dumb cane plant, if you've watched this channel long enough, you know, this one I've had, y'all, it looks like it's trying to live. No more leaves have died off. I haven't seen any new growth. I think I've seen one, but the leaves aren't died off. They haven't died back. I also and if you don't know, please, I'll try to link some videos down there so you can find out, but but you can go back and watch this. This is just my sickly plant video. And in that video, I just showed you guys all these sickly plants, and that video at this point has to be, I think it's going on 6 months old, and the one plant that is still here surviving is my my dumb cane different Bacchia, or my different Bacchia dumb cane plant. It is doing so mindy. I'm gonna call it mindy. It's doing so mindy. It's trying to mend, so I'm not gonna say it's doing great because I don't know. You know, it'll turn around and it'll be dead. So, this with no juice. It's good without the juice. It has a little hint of the juice. Is good. Oh, so yummy. I might have to go out and get me another bottle. So that's the video, y'all. There ain't really much going on. There is, but I can't remember it all. And I want to edit this and get this out because the main thing is the giveaway. So I'm probably going to make this 2 videos. That's what we do.